Welcome to our exploration of Depeche Mode's groundbreaking album, Memento Mori. In this deep dive, we'll unravel the layers of emotion, creativity, and introspection woven into the fabric of this iconic band's 15th studio release. From the tragic loss of a founding member to the profound themes of mortality and resilience, join us as we uncover the stories behind the music. After a 6-year hiatus since their last album, Spirit, fans eagerly awaited Depeche Mode's next musical offering. However, tragedy struck the band with the sudden passing of co-founder and keyboardist Andy Fletcher in May 2022. Despite the profound loss, the band decided to forge ahead, honoring Fletcher's memory through their music. The decision to continue without him was a poignant testament to their dedication and resilience as artists. As the band delved into the creative process for Memento Mori, they found inspiration in the most unlikely of places, the COVID-19 pandemic. The global crisis forced them to confront themes of mortality, isolation, and the fragility of life. Martin Gore, the band's primary songwriter, found himself grappling with his own mortality, a sentiment that permeates throughout the album's lyrics. Each song became a poignant reflection of the turbulent times, offering solace and introspection in the face of uncertainty. One of the most significant developments during the creation of Memento Mori was the collaboration with Richard Butler, lead vocalist of the Psychedelic Furs. Butler's involvement injected fresh energy into the album, resulting in the co-writing of 4 tracks. The synergy between Butler and Gore brought new perspectives and dimensions to the music, enriching the band's sonic palette. Despite the loss of Fletcher, Depeche Mode found strength in collaboration, embracing change and evolution in their sound. Recording sessions for Memento Mori were undoubtedly emotionally charged, with the band navigating the complex terrain of grief and creativity. Producer James Ford, who had worked with the band previously, provided a guiding hand through the process. His presence offered stability and direction amidst the tumultuous sea of emotions. Despite initial doubts and hesitations, the band found solace in the music, using it as a means of processing their grief and honoring Fletcher's legacy. At the heart of Memento Mori lies a profound exploration of mortality and the human condition. Each track serves as a meditation on life's fleeting nature, urging listeners to confront their own mortality with courage and introspection. From the haunting melodies of Ghosts Again to the introspective lyricism of My Cosmos Is Mine, the album invites listeners on a journey of self-discovery and reflection. Despite the somber undertones, there is a sense of resilience and hope that permeates throughout, reminding us of the inherent beauty in life's fleeting moments. Upon its release, Memento Mori received widespread critical acclaim, with critics praising its depth, complexity, and emotional resonance. The album's fusion of industrial grit and melodic sensibility captivated audiences worldwide, solidifying Depeche Mode's status as pioneers of electronic music. Despite the challenges and setbacks faced during its creation, Memento Mori stands as a testament to the band's enduring legacy and artistic vision. Next up, we delve into the reviews of each track on the album, exploring the nuances and emotions woven into Depeche Mode's latest sonic journey. My Cosmos Is Mine. A thumping, fiery introduction. In the timeline of Memento Mori, however, the final piece Martin Gore penned for the album. Amidst dark electronic tones, he articulates his world weariness, notably concerning the Russian war of aggression in Ukraine with its countless, senseless casualties. Dave Gahan effectively conveys the oppression through his vocals. The track serves as both an indictment of global events and a retreat into inner contemplation. The title is thus defiantly interpreted. My universe belongs to me. It remains my personal realm. Wagging tongue. Originally a folk-inspired composition by Dave Gaughan, infused with 70s flair. Gore then reimagined the demo entirely, commencing with analog cosmic synths reminiscent of Kraftwerk, harmonica, and other German electro pioneers. As the beat kicks in, the song transports listeners to an 80s chart show vibe. Wagging Tongue is melodious and light-hearted, evoking Depeche Mode's earlier flirtation with innocent cheerfulness, particularly evident in their singles. Ghosts Again. The pre-release single, co-crafted by Martin Gore and Richard Butler, a longtime associate of Gore and the lead vocalist for post-punk stalwarts the Psychedelic Furs. Even prior to its full release, snippets of Ghosts Again circulating online during the Memento Mori press conference evoked fond memories of the melancholic synth hits from the late 80s and early 90s among fans. The song lives up to those expectations, reigniting anticipation. Finally, a Depeche Mode single that immediately captivates after many years. Don't Say You Love Me? A piece that feels like the Walker Brothers composing a soundtrack for an electro-style interpretation of Ennio Morricone, possibly for an upcoming season of Twin Peaks by David Lynch. Gaughan's vocals carry a somber tone, delivering one of the album's standout lines, "You're the singer, I'm the song." Gore and Butler, the song's co-writers, adeptly delineate the roles, whether in music or love. It's the singer, not the song. My Favorite Stranger. With co-producer Marta Salogni setting a terrifying atmosphere, the song comprises a recurring, relentless electronic noise. Gore and Butler subject the listener to a concrete narrative, with Gaughan singing about another destructive ego, My Imitation. Ultimately, culpability rests on his shoulders, a post-industrial electro blues track with a pervasive sense of paranoia. Soul With Me. Featuring Martin Gore on lead vocals, he adopts a crooning style, exuding warmth in the verses. Just as the chorus seems poised for a journey into saccharine balladry, Gore subverts expectations with a subtly wry soul refrain, delivered with a hint of fragility, alluding in the lyrics to transcending earthly cages to where angels soar. I'm taking my soul with me. Caroline's Monkey. Another collaboration with Richard Butler, and perhaps the least immediately catchy track on Memento Mori. Exploring themes of drugs and addiction, the monkey on Caroline's shoulder symbolizes the demon of addiction, the looming presence that wreaks havoc on relationships and lives. Before We Drown. Gaughan's poignant ballad on the album, commencing with intriguing harmonic embellishments before delving into a reflection on the complexities of love, the doubts that persist, the highs and lows, and the imperative to forge ahead as individuals before succumbing together. People Are Good. Gore was never fond of People Are People. The song that propelled Depeche Mode to stardom in the USA and Germany was lyrically too simplistic, too straightforward. People Are Good, however, is not a rehash of their own hit, though it shares a basic beat, but rather a contemplation of humanity in Gore's preferred manner, bitterly cynical, fraught with ambivalence. The assurance of everything will be all right is swiftly followed by the retort, keep fooling yourself. Gaughan strikes the right note for Gore's cynicism. Inspired by the same influences as Jochen Distelmeier from Blumfeld, the bluesy tremolo in the verse adds depth to the track. Always You. The song kicks off with intricate beats and traces of contemporary pop before veering into 80s synthwave territory. Once again, Gaughan showcases vocals steeped in bluesy songwriting. Gore's lyrics articulate sentiments of a love song as envisioned by him. My love, there are no more words, life's too absurd. Never Let Me Go. A classic with the go, perhaps a nod to Vince Clarke and his Yazoo hit, Don't Go. The melody of the old song can indeed be sung over the beat of the new track. However, what follows is a robust, potentially chart-topping independent piece with 80s influences, shimmering electric guitars, and impeccably harmonized vocals by Gon and Gore. Speak to Me. The grand finale of the album, sure to leave many speechless. Dave Gahan crafts a captivating and grandiose ballad, detailing a moment on the brink, specifically the floor of a bathroom, an earnest plea to a higher power, undoubtedly influenced by his own near-death experience. Like a supplicant, he implores someone to guide him, vowing to heed this call. Whether leading back to life or towards death remains ambiguous. The piece commences sans beats, gradually building with strings to a crescendo. As they fade, a pulsating beat persists, symbolizing the heartbeat of a sentient being. A person acutely aware of mortality, Memento Mori, one of the most profoundly affecting listening experiences in the band's extensive discography. As we conclude our journey through Depeche Mode's Memento Mori, we are reminded of the transformative power of music in times of adversity. Through loss and grief, the band found solace in creativity, channeling their emotions into a masterpiece that transcends boundaries and touches the hearts of listeners around the globe. As we continue to navigate life's uncertain terrain, may Memento Mori serve as a beacon of hope and resilience, reminding us to cherish every moment and embrace the beauty of the human experience.